Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Getting married shouldn't be difficult, it should be easy because Islam is easy. Ad-Din yusr, the religion is easy. This is a principle in the religion, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't send down Islam and the religion to make things difficult for people. Islam is an easy religion, and if you find difficulty implementing or practicing it, then it's because of external factors, whether they're societal or whether they are cultural. So you have to look at these external factors and remove them so that it can be made easy, because Islam is easy, and anything which is made difficult is not as a result of Islam. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Yassiru wa la ta'assiru," make things easy and do not make things difficult. And the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if he was offered a choice between two things, he would always choose the easiest thing, so long as it wasn't haram, impermissible. Islam is easy, it's only made difficult by external factors. Marriage is part of Islam. That being the case, then marriage is also easy, and it's only made difficult by external factors. Our society makes it difficult for us to get married, so we have to look at removing all the cultural obstacles or the societal obstacles or the personal obstacles and go back to the basics. Strip it down to the basics. What does Islam say about getting married? Or look at the seerah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and how he got married. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam got married to Khadija radhiallahu anha, and she was older than him. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam got married to Aisha radhiallahu anha, and she was younger than him. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam got married to Maria al-Qibtiyya, right? And then the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam also got married to the divorced wife of his stepson, not his son, his stepson. So you find that there wasn't any, the Messenger of Allah broke down the barriers, the cultural barriers that were there, that people may have thought that things that you can't do. This is from legislation, obviously, and that's an example for us. So if you're finding it difficult to get married, then the advice is to strip away all of the cultural, all of the societal, and all of your personal biases and go back down to the basics. Look at what Islam says about getting married. With regards to a woman, if a man comes to you and you're pleased with his deen and his character, they get married to him. With regards to a man, if there's a woman and she's married for four things. She's married for her deen and for her lineage and for her wealth and for her beauty, choose the one that has deen, right? And the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to go and look at the one that you are proposing to marry so that you can build love, because you have to be attracted. So if you go back to those basics, there needs to be two things. Two things as it pertains to marriage. The first one is there has to be compatibility in the deen, which means you're both Muslim. The second thing, you have the same values, you have the same objectives. The second thing, there has to be physical attraction. Compatibility in deen, when we speak about that, we're speaking about their level of ibadah, and we're speaking about also their manners and their character. And then there has to be compatibility in the deen, and there has to be, the second aspect is that there's physical attraction. After that, don't add any more societal, cultural, or biases, remove them all and go back to the basics, inshallah. There's an important issue here, which is when you get married, sometimes you expect to marry somebody in a certain way. And that thing that you want, when you get married, you realize that it's not good for you, and that's not exactly going to benefit you. So you don't always know. So it's important always to have someone that can advise and consult, because you may want something, but that thing isn't going to be good for you in marriage, and you don't know that at that moment. Likewise, the opposite. There's something you may look at, you think, okay, that thing, I don't want that thing, and then you turn that person away, that suit away, but they have other, or she or he has other qualities which are needed for you in your marriage. But you turn them away based upon something that you think you don't want, when in reality, in marriage, that thing is needed and you want it. So you need people that have experience. You need to speak to somebody that has, that you can consult, that has experience. Obviously, your wali is there for that if you're a girl, and if you're a boy, you still consult your parents, so they're involved in the decision-making process. And if you're a revert, then you can consult, for example, the local imam, or you can consult somebody that offers that service, inshallah. So that's really a summary. Go back to basics. Go back to basics. Strip it down to the basics, and then inshallah you'll find that Islam is easy. Ad-Din yusr. That Islam is easy. Marriage is part of Islam, so marriage is also easy. Even with regards to the mahar, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam described the best mahar as the one which is easiest. The best mahar as the one which is easiest to give, sadaq. So here you go, this is a religion, it's made easy. Anything that complicates it is because it's from external factors or outside factors. Remove it, strip it down, go back to the basics. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.